Hey everyone, and welcome to Project Zeyon. I'm Zeyon, and this is day one of this journey. I'm happy you found your way here, so please enjoy your stay. First of all, what is Project Zeyon? Well, Project Zeyon is my attempt to collect every English Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG print ever printed. That means every booster set, every starter and structure deck, every promo card. So basically, well, everything. Every different rarity of a card in a set, every copy listed in a starter or structure deck list. Yeah. And just to be clear, this isn't about making money. This isn't about grading. This isn't about competitive play. It's all about building a complete collection of the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. So every missing card matters. Doesn't matter if it's worth 2 cents or $2,000. If it's missing, there's an empty space in the binder that needs to get filled. So what's gonna happen today? Well, we open packs, then we look at every new card in detail, we talk about the card a bit, and update the card list that you can see here at the bottom right. Yes, then we go to the next pack. Easy as that. And just to be clear, I'm looking at these cards from a collector's perspective. Of course, sometimes we talk about values and playability, but most of the time it will be about the artwork and names and so on and so forth. You will see what that means. So if you're interested, feel free to share your thoughts either in the comments of this VOD or come to my next live stream on Twitch and join me live. Alright, so now that the introductions are out of the way, let's get into this. I hope the music is all okay. It's not too loud or too what's the word? Not loud enough. Let's go with this. Sound is good, I read in the chat. Perfect. Good. We're starting today with Chaos Origins, if you haven't noticed by the title or the info at the top right. By the way, if you want to know... Fuck. Sorry. By the way, if you want to know what music is playing, it's on the bottom left. You can find it on YouTube or Spotify, as far as I'm aware. Also, if you don't know TGS Anime, check him out. He's really cool. Yeah, we're starting Chaos Origin today. I have some few cards to begin with, but not many. Most of them are German because I'm from Germany. But I have some English cards. The English cards are not in very good condition because they are very old, around 15 years I would say, most of them. Yeah, we're starting with Chaos Origin today because this set just released and it has some very cool cards that got me interested. I hope this wasn't too loud, but I think it should be alright. Yeah, let's see what we got. Obviously 24 booster packs with 9 cards per pack, 1 foil per pack. Wait a second. Maybe we can do this if it wouldn't be broken. Doesn't work anyways. Way with it. Just paper, like the cards. Good. Let's start with the first pack, shall we? Yeah. Just to be clear, this is the first time I'm doing something like this, so I'm a bit nervous. So I think this is correct. I don't know, probably should zoom in a bit so you can see a bit better. Is this better? Or should I zoom in a bit more? Maybe like this. Let's start. Okay, we have Mixosia the Confounder. Okay. First of all, weird name. To read the text, I have to get a bit closer because I can only read it on my screen too. It's a fusion monster, obviously. It's what is it? A level 8? It's a level 8 monster, dark. Yeah. It's a spellcaster. One spellcaster monster plus one non-spellcaster monster. Okay, interesting. You can target one face-up monster on the field and declare one attribute. It becomes the attribute. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing this card you control and monsters from your field or graveyard as material. If this card is in your graveyard, you can declare one attribute. This card in the graveyard becomes that attribute until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. I'm not pronouncing it once again. Okay, so it's not that hard to summon if I got this correct. No, you can fusion summon another monster. Okay. Yeah, okay. Like I said, it's mainly about the artwork. The artwork is weird. I don't know, is that a mouth and then an arm? Also, are these what is this? Is this some kind of insect or what is that? It's a mix of everything, I feel like. You have a bat wing and a claw and I don't know. I mean, it looks cool, but it's weird. Definitely weird. I don't know if this card is any good in the meta. I have no idea about the meta. Well, that was our first card. Then we have... Oh, God. When I made the list, I already realized the names are a horror for every non-native speaker. Yomagna the Fire Phantom. A dark... What are these? 10 stars? Sorry. A pyro. Effect monster. Cannot be normal summoned. Set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by shuffling 3 cards of the same type from your graveyard into the deck or extra deck. If this card is special summoned, you can declare one monster type. This card becomes that type until the end of this turn. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on either field, including this card. You can only use each effect once per turn with 3,300. Oh, okay, sorry. Doesn't seem too bad. I think that works well with this card. Oh, by the way, I need to do my list. I need to... What number is it? Fuck's sake. 85, okay. It's a bit down. There it is. There. We have one of those. And one of this card, it is 83. Sorry, I can't stop hitting this fucking camera. I'm sorry. Yeah, great. Okay, next card. Grey Layer. Hey, a normal name. Oh, yeah, the artwork. It's okay, I guess. I don't really know what to make out of it, to be honest. It's colorful. Is that a dragon? I don't know. That's weird. But it looks cool. Grey Layer. Space jet. It seems like with Star Wars effects. Cameras, yeah. Machine light, 4 stars. Okay. You can tribute this card, then reveal 1 machine monster in your hand. Add 1 machine monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. Then if you added a monster with 1200 or less ATK, you can special summon 1 machine monster from your hand. If a monster in your possession is destroyed by card effect where this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can banish this card, destroy 1 card on the field. You can only use each effect of Grey Layer once per turn. Oh. Well, now you know the effect, I guess. Next card. Oh. Lane restriction. Wait. Grey Layer. I'm already fucking up. I already forgot to edit here. One of those. Lane restriction. It's a trap card, a continuous trap. When this card is activated, you can special summon 1 of your banished monsters to your rightmost main monster zone. Interesting. If your opponent would normal or special summon a monster in their main monster zone, they must use their leftmost zone that can be used. That is actually interesting. I didn't know there were... No, wait. I knew there were effects that do this. Yeah, has a lot to do with Link monsters, I guess. This is number... What is that? 78. So, let me just go there. Can you see it? No, you can see it. 78. Perfect. So, 4 cards from 143 in total. Perfect. Then we have the Sorcerer of the Swamp. Okay, a water spellcaster with 3 stars. I would say that's a water spellcaster. That describes it really good. If this card is in your hand, you can reveal 1 fusion monster in your extra deck and banish 1 material whose name is mentioned on it from your deck. Then special summon this card, and if you do, this card's name can be treated as the banished monsters if you used as fusion material this turn. Hello camera, can you focus? You can only use this effect of Sorcerer of the Swamp once per turn, okay? Okay. I don't know really what to make out of this card, to be honest. Like I said, I'm not in the current meta. I haven't played this game for... like actively, like for 10 years or something. So yeah. Next card is Blitzkrieg Step Ladder. No, I don't make this joke now. But what? Huh? Am I blind? I don't... A step leader. I'm an idiot. Yeah, who can read is... yeah, step leader. By the way, this was the 24. I need to... there we go. This is the 52. We can already add this. Maybe we should do this first before we talk about anything else. Oh, I didn't see this. And I added 52. What is wrong with me? Okay, I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Mistakes will happen. Okay, so Blitzkrieg Step Leader, not Step Ladder. If a card is destroyed by your Blitzkrieg card effect, except during the damage step, you can target 1 thunder monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand during your main phase. You can special summon 1 thunder monster from your hand, then destroy this card. If a card is destroyed by your Blitzkrieg card's effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of Blitzkrieg Step Leader once per turn. Okay, great. I guess Blitzkrieg cards are thunder monsters, I guess. Power Patron Shade of the Final Hour is the next one. So, it's again a trap card. So special summon 1 power patron monster from your hand face up, extra deck or graveyard. Then you can apply these effects in sequence based on the number of different card types you control. Okay. 1, banish face down 3 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. 2, banish face down 1 card your opponent controls. And 3, banish face down 1 random card from your opponent's hand. You can only activate 1 power patron shade of the final hour per turn. Yeah, the artwork is pretty cool. I don't know what I see, but it seems okay. Next is Sacred Beast Thunderclap. Oh yeah, there's Sacred Beast in this set. Retrained, actually, and with a lot of support. It's a continuous spell. During your main phase, you can place 2 Sacred Beast Thunderclap from your hand, deck, and or graveyard face up on your field. Then you can reveal 1 level 10 Secret Beast monster in your hand, then place 1 Fawn Paradise of the Secret Beast from your deck face up in your field zone. During your opponent's end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of Sacred Beast Thunderclap once per turn. Yeah. I don't know. Hamon on the artwork in ice. I mean, obviously this is for Hamon. As far as I'm aware, Hamon is summoned with 3 spell cards. Great. And I think this is the final card. Melfi's Rabbies. Super rare. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Melfi cards, but, well, you know, if it's yours, congratulations, I guess. It's a Beast Tuner. If your opponent normal or special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can fusion summon 1 Melfi fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add 1 Melfi monster from your deck to your hand. Then if you added a normal monster, you can special summon any number of beast monsters from your hand. You can only use 1 Melfi Rabbies effect per turn and only once per turn. Yeah, I think I still need to add these to the list, right? So it's 71. There we go. Wait, let's click step ladder. We had this, right? Yeah, that was the 52 thing. Then we have the 49. So yeah, the stream is going to be a bit slower than usual pack openings because it's not about the pack opening, just to be clear. It's about the cards. It's about collecting, so I read every card that is new. And of course I do. We ignore that, yes? Okay. 21. And I do this card list thing that of course takes some time, but that's okay. I'm gonna real quick sleeve them. Every new card gets sleeved, by the way. It's not like I'm sleeving only the good cards that are expensive or anything. But every card that is new, that gets into the binder later. We will do this either after the stream, depending on how long I'm gonna stream, how long the stream goes, or in the next stream. I also want to show off in the next stream the cards I already have. Show off, it seems like I have good cards. I don't. Like I said, they're all in very bad condition. And I don't talk about played, I talk about bad. So, yeah, that's the thing. I'm sure some of you who watch this will hate me for the conditions the cards are in, but like I said, those cards are 10, 12 years old, probably. For now, I will put these cards here, and oh, you can't see it, of course, because I'm zoomed in. Well, whatever. Next pack. Cool. We're, what, 20 minutes in or something, and we open one pack. I think I get 2 hours full. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. Next pack. Angel. How do you pronounce that? Angelachi problem? I completely butchered this. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Holy God. It's a field spell. Seems like a UFO. Stream is good, sound is good. Perfect. That is something I like to hear. Once per turn, you can discard 1 spell trap, special summon 1 level 2 Angelechi monster from your extra deck. And if you do, place 1 monster from your extra deck to your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous spell. If a face-up monster card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can return 1 monster card you own from your spell and trap zone to the extra deck. Then you can special summon it. Yeah. They did this on purpose, right? That the first card I pull from this that I can't pronounce, they put this word in like, what, 10 times or something? Motherfuckers. Well, yeah, I don't know. Some support for whatever this is. I don't know. Okay, what do we have next? Garden of Tailstones, a continuous trap. While you control 5 cards in your spell and trap zone, any battle damage a player takes is halved. Also, once per turn, you can activate 1 continuous trap card the turn it was set. During the standby phase, you can reveal 5 continuous traps from your deck with different names. Your opponent randomly picks 1 if you for you to set and shuffle the rest into the deck. You can only use this effect of Garden Tailstones once per turn. Okay. I mean, sure. My God, I have some hiccup. Sorry. Just need something to drink. Yeah, the artwork is cool. I think pretty cool looking stones. I guess. Next card. Okay, this is the first double. Your Magna the Fire Phantom. We already had that. Still a good, cool looking card, but I don't know. This is another staple. Okay, S-Force Origin. Special summon 1 S-Force monster from your hand, graveyard, or banishment, but banish it when it leaves the field. If another card is banished while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, take 2 S-Force cards from your deck, except S-Force Origin, banish 1 of them, and then send the other to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of S-Force Origin once per turn. Okay, seems like S-Force is something about banishing cards, I guess, or banished cards. Next we have Ignihorse Dragoness, and this is one interesting card. When I made the card list, I noticed there are 2 normal monsters in this set. I don't know where they come from or why they are in there. I don't know who plays normal monsters anymore, except for maybe something like a Blue Eyes deck. With the Blue Eyes White Dragon, I don't know. But as far as I'm aware of, maybe as a tribute or something, I don't know. But a 7-star fire sea serpent. I don't know. It's a cool looking horse, I would say. Don't know if it's a sea serpent. Yeah, what does the card text say? This Draco horse races across the sea, boiling the water's surface while keeping its own flames from going out. Its dream is to set foot one day upon its homeland. Okay. Seems like it's banished from the homeland or something. Cool. I think it's a pretty cool card, to be honest. I like normal monsters. They remind me of the good old days when you actually had normal monsters in your deck. Yeah, thanks. Good night to you too. Hope you had fun. Good. Next card. Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beasts. Up to the... What? Wait, what? Up to thrice per turn during your main phase, you can send 3 other cards of the same type from your hand and or face up field to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Sacred Beast monster from your hand, deck, graveyard, or banishment. If you do, it is unaffected by your opponent's activity, spell, trap effects. If you control a Sacred Beast monster whose original level is 10, you can draw 2 cards. You can only use this effect from Paradise of the Sacred Beast once per turn. Wait. What do you mean? A level whose original level is 10. Are there Sacred Beast monsters that don't have level 10? I'm confused. Focus. Thank you. I'm confused. Well, we will see, I guess. Yeah, next card. Sacred Beast Combined Assault. Yeah, a lot of Sacred Beast support. I think that shows... Okay, to be honest, if I wouldn't know it better, I would say it's Slifer, but it's Raviel. Probably Raviel? No, the other one. Uria. Yeah, sorry. Special summon 1 Sacred Beast monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then if you control 2 or more Sacred Beast monsters whose original levels are 10, you can negate the effects of 1 face-up card your opponent controls, and if you do, destroy it. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon 1 Phantasm Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. You can only use each effect of Sacred Beasts Combined Assault once per turn. Okay. I mean, it's a cool looking card. It's Uria against, what is it? No, it's not Tempest. Is it Tempest? An elemental hero. So it's clearly from the anime GX. And next card we have Light and Darkness Ritual. I see one of the two ritual cards in this. This card can be used to ritual summon Magician of Dark Chaos, Black Chaos, or Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equal or exceed its level. If this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card and 1 card that mentions Light and Darkness Ritual from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use this effect of Light and Darkness Ritual once per turn. But that's actually cool. That means if you use it to summon one of them and then it gets destroyed, both of them are in the graveyard, the summoned monster and this card, and you can use the effect to get both back into your hand. That's actually not too bad, but probably it is. I mean, if you have to get something back into your hand and then resummon it again with a ritual, I don't know. Seems pretty slow. Hey, I'm a fan of slow. I like the old style Yu-Gi-Oh more. And I think this is the last card. Oh, Infinity of the Sacred Beast, Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. Oh, look at this. It's just a super rare. Which is interesting. But yeah, could have been Starlight rare, but we weren't so lucky. This is the first time I have a secret beast. Oh god, the light. Sorry. That's the first time I have a secret beast. So that's cool. So what's the effect? I don't even know what the original does. But cannot be normal summon. Set must be special summoned with the effect of Sacred Beast card. You can reveal this card in your hand at one Sacred Beast. Monster from your deck to your hand except Infinity of the Sacred Beast. Reveal... Sacred... Mein Gott. Infinity of the Sacred Beast. Raviel, Lord of Phantasm. Then discard... Hello? Then discard one card. You can only use this effect of Infinity of... Yeah, okay. Once per turn. Quick effect. You can tribute 2 other Sacred Beast monsters to destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. If you do, this card gains 1000 at 80k for each card destroyed. Well, I think that's a cool card. So I decided, because I forgot it on the way, and then I decided, okay, come on, let's just add them in the list when we're through with the pack, so we get a bit faster through the pack, and you can skip if you don't want it in the VOD. So we're going the list through. The card numbers. The card numbers are, what are we? 83. So this one is a copy. We put this to the side. Probably not next to the water. That is a bad idea, I think. This is the 44. 44. I also apologize if you don't see it here directly every time, because it's only the top 6 lanes, and I obviously see far more. I just didn't want to show you the full list in this screen, obviously. So we have this. This one is the 66. So if it happens, I'm sorry. I try to have an eye on that, but it's not that easy. As you might guess, it's 48. And then we have the 97. And we have the 58. Yeah, it's a lot of scrolling, I know, but if you want a complete collection, you have to do this work, I guess. 80. And this is the 94. Sometimes my brain just needs a second to think. I don't know what's going on. And this one is the number 7. And this is the first card we have that has the possibility of 2 rarities. And this is where... yeah. Where we want both rarities. Even though they have the same set ID or card ID, I want both versions for the collections, obviously. Then you can see them right next to each other. The artwork is pretty cool. It looks weird with the 5 claws on his left hand, but it still looks thick. Yeah, okay, let's slave them. Yeah, I hope you guys like the stream or the VOD. I hope you like how I'm doing things. I'm not gonna change how I'm doing things. Because just to be clear, this project obviously it's not gonna be finished tomorrow or anything. I have I can spoiler you, I have 259 cards already. I know a lot for this project to start with. Like I said, most cards are German originally. So I have 2,000 to 3,000 of them, but I only have 259 cards in English, and they are in bad condition, which I wish would change over time. So yeah, that's the thing. Done this and the next pack. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fill the 2 hour minimum I set myself. Let's get the card out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Foolish Trap Hole. I thought, for a second, I thought this would be this is a foil, but it's not. Foolish Trap Hole, a new trap hole variant. I don't know if we need it. Let's see. When a monster effect is activated on your opponent's field, during a turn your opponent has special summoned, destroy the monster that activated its effect. Then if your opponent controls a card in its adjacent monster zones and or spell and trap zones, destroy them. Okay, so not your typical trap hole. Well, I guess. Next card, Melfi's Footsteps. Yeah, not a big fan of the Melfi artwork, but if you like it, hey, good for you. Add up to 4 Melfi monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Then it becomes the end phase of this turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 2 Melfi cards in your graveyard, except Melfi Footsteps. Add one of them to your hand, and if you do it, place the other on the bottom of your deck. You can only use this effect of Melfi's Footsteps once per turn. You cannot special summon the turn you activated this card, except Melfi monsters. Well, I don't know what to say to this. I'm not gonna say anything to the effects themselves often because, like I said, I don't play the game really, so especially not the newer cards. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Not one of them. Angel Lecce, probably Lecce, probably. Angel Lecce. I have no idea. I haven't looked up how these cards are pronounced. I should have. Well, Angel Lecce enlisted, that's what I call them now. Level 2 synchro. At level 2 synchro tuner. I think I knew these exist, but I never had a synchro tuner. I'm pretty sure. Never saw one. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. Yeah, great. You can target one opponent's monster in this card's adjacent column. Banish it, then change control of this card by moving it on your opponent's main monster zone in this card's adjacent column. If the control of this face-up card changes, return this card to the extra deck. Then the owner of this card special summons 1 monster from the extra deck. You can only use it. Okay, sorry, but I'm not a big fan of this whole lane and column thing. Holy shit, that sounds complicated as hell, but well, it seems like this is how you play the game today. And not only I summon a monster with 1580k and attack directly. Next card, Superconductive Plasma Blast. Okay. This is a quick spell. Activate the following effect depending on whose turn it is. Yours, place one thunder or rock monster from your deck on top of your deck. Then if you have a thunder or rock monster in your field or graveyard, you can destroy one card on the field. Okay, seems legit. Opponents, add one thunder or rock monster from your field, graveyard, or banishment to your hand. Or if a monster was destroyed by battle or card effect this turn, you can add one such monster from your deck instead. You can only activate one superconductive plasma blast per turn. Okay. I like the artwork. Looks futuristic. Let's go to the next one. Gamma Summon. Oh. A trap card with... Okay. Well, yeah. The artwork is the artwork, I guess. Banish one Allister monster or one fusion monster from your graveyard. Special summon one invoked monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, but banish it during the end phase. If a monster is banished face up while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, then target one of your banished invoked monsters, special summon it. You can only use each effect of Gamma Summon once per turn. Okay, so basically I use this card, if I understand it correct, you use this card to get one invoked monster. At the end of the turn, this card is in your graveyard because you used it, and the summoned monster will be banished, and then you activate this effect because one of your invoked monsters got banished, and then you special summon them back. Did I get this right? Let me know in the comments. Pretty sure I got it wrong. Okay, next card is Invoked Babe Baron. For example, this one. Okay, what is this? No, not a bull? A bull lion? I guess. Level 7 Fire Illusion. I never saw an illusion monster. One Alistair monster plus one light or earth monster. Okay. If this card is special summoned, you can add Virecam, the divine spirit of artifice, or one Gamma summon from your deck to your hand. Then you can banish one monster from either graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. Monster your opponent's control currently controls lose ATK equal to the targeted monster's attack until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect of invoked Baberon once per turn. Interesting stats. Those I never got these 50. Those are always weird, especially if you use something like a morphing jar and you have the negative effect, and not morphing jar, morphing, what was it? I forgot. The morphing card that doubles your attack if you have lower life points than your opponent, and it halves the attack if you have more life points than your opponent. In this case, this card would have 1225. Yeah, that's why I don't get these 50 cards. Well, whatever. Next card. Oh, another invoked. Oceanus. Yeah, let's just ignore how I pronounce that. It has 9 stars, I think. Earth, Sea Serpent. Summoning conditions are well, not the same, but equal. Well, this card is in the main monster zone. Your opponent's monster cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. Oh, with the 3000 I beat down, that's not bad. Well, this card is in the extra monster zone. Any monster sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished instead. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. It can attack directly this turn. Okay, but you can only use it once per turn, of course. Cool. And the next card is The probably best name in this fucking set. I don't know what Konami smoked, but this name, brother, Melfi Godmommy, really? Couldn't you have at least named it Godmother? Why Godmommy? Oh. I don't know what to say about it. I think that's the first Xyz monster. Xyz, XYZ. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce, like how to call these. Is it XYZ or is it Xyz? Please let me know. Because I heard both, at least in Germany. But yeah, I don't know. So you need 3 level 2 beast monsters. 3+ level 2 beast monsters. So you can use multiple ones, okay. Once per turn, can you please focus, camera? Once per turn you can also exist summon Melfi Godmommy by using Melfi Mommy. There's a Melfi Mommy. You can control by using Melfi Mommy control, okay. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Melfi spell trap from your deck or graveyard to your hand, gains 80 attack equal to the combined attack and defense of Melfi monsters attached to it. You can detach 5 materials from this card. Return all cards your opponent controls to their hand. Okay, so basically you do an summon from Melfi Mommy, I guess. And you use as much cards you can, and then you summon this card with it, and this card gets attack based on that. I guess I don't know how strong Melfi monsters are, so I don't know. Yeah, and I think this is the last card. What do we have? Oh, the Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness in Secret Rare. Nice, look at this card. Oh, it looks so good. I like the new Secret Rare. Yeah, and I like this card. I like this monster, the Blackluster Soldier. Such a good motive. I like it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. Warrior Ritual. You can only ritual summon this card with Light and Darkness Ritual. We have that. Unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. Okay, that's interesting. Also cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use each of the following effects of Blackluster Soldier once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can make this card gain 1500 attack, and if you do it, can make a second attack in a row. Holy shit. So I destroy a monster from my opponent, and then this card has 4500 attack, and then I can attack again. Wait, does it keep the 1500 attack? I have so many questions. I don't know. It doesn't say till the end of turn, right? You can make this card gain 1500 attack. I normally I would assume, like, if I have no internet and don't Google it, I would say, yeah, it keeps the 1500, and the next time it gets an extra 1500. Well, cool. Let me just quickly look. Okay, that gets a bit bright now. I'm sorry about that, but I need to check how much this card is worth. Of course, it's not extended art. It's basically the worst version of this card in the set. It's just secret rare, not Starlight rare. It's not extended art. Wait, is it the worst? I don't think. No, it's not the worst. I think there's a super rare version too, or an ultra rare. Still looking for it. By the way, I'm looking on TCG Player. There it is. Well, $6. 8 listings. Well, that's a thing. To be honest, I don't really give a shit, even if it would be the full art Starlight rare. It would be, what, $400 or something? Yes, of course, I would be happy, but I like this card. It looks great. I like it. Let me... It looks so good. I like secret rares. I like when it's a bit sparkly. So let's get through these cards again to put them in the list, I would say. So first we have the God Mummy, 38. Yeah, 38. Which is there. Then we have the 32. Then we have the 33. Wait. No, 31, sorry. I was like, wait. Then we have 70. There you go. And just like this, our collection grows to 21 cards. 63. I always wanted to do this. This is so epic. I already am in love with this project. I don't care if any of you care, to be honest. I'm doing this for myself, basically. So, like I said, it's not about the money or anything. I'm already happy that I'm just doing this. It's so cool. I love it. 93. I can't imagine how cool it would be if people actually got interested and engaged with me live. I had someone before, but that was a friend, just helping me to check if quality and everything is okay. This is a 59. There we go. And then we have a 77. And we have the 28, I think it is. Wait, there he is. But it is, yeah, there's an ultra rare version. So it is not the worst version, but it is not the best. So right now only one one card double. How do you say it? I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm not a native speaker in English. I hope you don't mind too much. Yeah. By the way, if one day this is gonna really take off for some reason, if people are actually interested in this, like watching someone to talk about these cards, then and I make money with it. Of course, that would be the dream. It's not the goal, but it would be a dream, obviously. So if that would happen, every cent would go back into this project. Right now, I'm just, you know, obviously I paid for this myself. It's mine, obviously. But I would like to do more. And right now it takes a lot of time to open a pack, I know. But at some point we will be like having 10 copies of everything and we will just go through because we already have them. Let's go to the next pack. Oh, and by the way, I can't wait for the set that comes out in September, I think. The big set we are all waiting for in the TCG. The one that... oh, great. The one that has the Grandmaster rarity. Oh, I'm so hyped for that, actually. Okay. So we have another Yamagana, the Fire Phantom. Then we have Thunder Crash Snarecrow. Okay, I would say that's a scarecrow, yes, with thunder. Pretty accurate. A thunder light monster with what? 8 stars, okay. Each time a non-thunder monster is special summoned face up where this card is in the monster zone, this monster cannot attack this turn. Also destroy it during the end phase. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect of Thunder Crash Snarecrow once per turn. Okay. Artwork is okay. Next card we have Malfi's Footsteps. I think we already had that. I'm pretty sure we already had that. Let me just check just to make sure. But yeah, we already had it, so it goes to the side. And then we have Summer, classic field spell that actually looks. I like the. Come on, camera. I like the Japanese symbols. Once per turn, you can place season counters on this card equal to the number of your opponent's unused main monster zones. Once per turn, when your monster declares an attack, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the total number of season counters on this card and spring in your graveyard times 400. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can take one field spell from your hand or deck that you can place a season counter on and place it face up on your field. Okay, but neither player can activate its effect this turn. If you do, place all season counters on this card on that card. So it's a burning thing, this season thing. Let me just take a sip. Yeah, I'm talking so much. Well, okay, I like the artwork. The artwork is cool. It gives summer vibes, and I'm pretty sure that probably says something like Natsu or something, which means summer, as far as I'm aware of. So I like this. Next card, we have Abyss of the Sacred Beasts. Oh my god, look at it. A little winged Kuribo, scared and everything. Oh, the poor thing. He's staring in the abyss. You can send 3 face-up Abyss of the Sacred Beasts you control to the graveyard, include this card, and target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Change it to face-down defense position. You can only use each of the following effects. Once per turn, during the main phase, you can place 2 Abyss of the Sacred Beasts from your hand, deck, and or graveyard face up on your field. During your opponent's end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, yeah, it's to summon the Sacred Beasts, obviously. And next we have another Invoked Oceanus. We already had this, but I just want to point out the artwork. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what it really depicts, a whale or something, like an ancient whale, like a prehistoric whale or something, with an ocean on its back or something. I don't know, but I like that. It looks pretty cool. Then we have the step ladder again. Sorry, the step leader. We already had this too. Then we have the Phantom Knights of Umbrage Vale. A trap card. Looks decent, I would say. If you have the Phantom Knights monster in your field or graveyard, you can activate this card the turn it was set. Special summon this card in defense position as a normal monster. This card is not treated as a trap. Then you can change one attack position monster your opponent controls to defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard immediately after this effect resolves. XYZ summons... Xyz summon 1 dark Xyz monster. You can only use each effect of the Phantom Knights of Umbrage Vale once per turn. Yeah, I decided on Xyz because I know it like this most of the time in Germany. Probably in English it's the complete opposite and I'm butchering it completely, but whatever. And last but not least, Martyr of the Sacred Beasts. A super rare. Well, looks okay. I mean, I don't want to meet him in the dark alley. That's for sure. A fiend, of course. Hello, can you focus camera, please? If this card is normal or special summoned, you can place one Sacred Beast field spell or one Sacred Beast continuous spell trap from your deck face up on your field. If you control another Sacred Beast monster, you can special summon two Martyr of the Sacred Beast from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. During your opponent's end phase, if you have this card and a level 10 Sacred Beast monster in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Well, that's okay. So this time we don't have so many new cards. So I should also keep them here so I know what I got and what not. So let's see what's with the music. Hello? My YouTube is loading. Why is my YouTube loading? I hope my internet is holding up. Please don't tell me my internet is going away. Is the stream still running? It says the stream is still running. I hope everything is fine. Oh, okay, music is back. Just YouTube things, probably. I was wondering why it was so silent. Yeah, we go through these first because we already have them. It's a 52. Second one of those. Now I can go there. Then we have a 32. We have a 59. And an 83. Which is the third copy already. Great. Next we have these ones. This is the 9. Hello. The others were no problem to read from this far, or am I an idiot right now? Whatever. It's the 9. Number 9 there. Okay. This is 73. This is 67. Not so far away. Cool. And 64. And I'm totally not an idiot and just put it on the other cards. And what is this? 84? Yes. Oh. Okay. So let's put these into slaves. Into sleeves. I'm sorry. I did mean sleeves. I didn't. I'm sorry. Just ignore what I just said. Please. Yeah. So, I think we will go through all the cards we pulled today again at the end, just to see what we got. And we go to the next pack. And this one got already so much faster because there were 4 cards we already had. But we already have 31 of 143 after 4 packs. So let's see what we got in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Malphite's Joyful Surprise, 4 stars. Beast Fusion. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have that. No. Okay. One Malfi monster, one beast monster. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target an equal number of Malfi cards you control and cards your opponent controls. Return them to the hand. If your opponent normal special summons a monster except during the damage step, or if an opponent's monster targets this card or an attack, you can target one beast monster in your graveyard. Reduce this card's level by exactly 2, and if you do special summon that target, you can only use each effect of Malfi's Joyful Surprise once per turn. I'm not gonna lie, this is going on my back. Like how I'm sitting here. I just need to adjust my chair. Sorry. Okay, next we have Angelechi Problem. We had this, the UFO, I remember. And Stealth Ange Cradle. The second normal monster. Cool Scythe, bro. No, seriously, the Scythe looks cool. With a red moon in the background. Well, that's a nice artwork. A fairy, a mysterious entity said to be an angel who brings salvation to heretical souls. After it passes through, only eternal silence remains. Ange Pass. Pass? Ange Pass? Okay. I don't know the last word. Sorry. Normal monster. Looks good. Enough said, I would say. Next, Clown Crew Final. Okay. So apparently Clown Crew is a theme. If you control a tribute summoned monster, discard any number of cards, then target that many face-up cards on the field, destroy them. You can banish this card from your graveyard and tribute one Rite of Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Pendulum, or Link monster from your hand or field. Add one Clown Crew monster with a different original level, rank, link rating from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect of Clown Crew Final once per turn. The artwork is, well, I would say it's cool. Sure. Next we have Power Patron Shade of the Final Hour. Did we had this already? I'm pretty sure we had, right? Yes, we had, so we can skip that. Prohibitive, sorry, camera, please. Prohibitive Power Patreon Purview Valea or something. Do we need to talk about the names? Like we already had a Sacred Beast and the Blackluster Soldier. Those names are insanely long, and is it really necessary? Like, I get they have to have. Is that correct? Well, I mean, I know they need a new name because it's a different card. It's a retrain, not a reprint. I'm aware of that, but do they need to be that long? I mean, I'm pretty sure the new Sacred Beasts broke the record of the longest name on a card, but at least what I can find. But yeah, well, whatever. Show one Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation, one Jupiter, the Power Patron of Destruction, and one Junora, the Power Patron of Tuning from your extra deck, face up monster zone and or graveyard, and if you do, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your Power Patron monsters, effects this turn. If you would banish the top cards of your deck to activate the effect of Power Patron monster you control, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use each effect of Prohibitive Power Patron Purview Valea once per turn. Yeah. I don't know what to make of this artwork. It looks cool, it looks stylish, but okay. Next we have the Sacred Beast Combined Assault again, and Twilight Spectre Ray Rage. That is the first pendulum monster we have. Is it the only pendulum monster? I'm not sure about that. Okay. Now stay with me, please. That's a lot of text. I need to stay with myself for that. If a pendulum monster you control would be destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead of one of those pendulum monsters. You can only use this effect of Twilight Spectre Ray Rage once per turn. And then we have the monster card effect, I think. If this card is in your hand, you can target one pendulum monster you control. Place that pendulum monster in your pendulum zone. Neither player can activate its pendulum effect this turn. And if you do, special summon this card. Quick effect. You can tribute this card, then target one card in your pendulum zone. It cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This turn you can only use each effect of Twilight Spectre Ray Rage once per turn. Yes, okay. I guess. And we have Summoner of the Sacred Beasts. That is also a cool artwork with the 3 colored energy balls that represent the sacred beasts. That is cool. I like that. You can reveal. My God, please, camera. You can reveal this card in your hand, discard one card, and if you do, special summon one Sacred Beast monster from your hand in defense position, except a level 8 monster. You can discard one card, special summon one Sacred Beast monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, except a level 8 monster or the discarded card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Sacred Beast monster from your graveyard in defense position, except a level 8 monster. You can only use each effect of the Summon of Sacred Beast once per turn. So, these Sacred Beasts are level 10. At least the retrains. Are the originals level 8? Is that why it says that? That would explain it at least. Well, okay. Let's get through the cards again to fill the list. So this is at 66. There, already on it. Then we have the 71. Oops. And we have the 94. Yeah. And then we have those. This is the 8. Oh. There it is. Then we have this. That's a 25. Sorry. I needed to check where the numbers, where the set ID is on Pendulum Monsters. I don't know who, whatever. 55. And then the 76. And the 98. Oh, sorry. By the way, it's just a what do you call it? It's just basically Excel. I'm gonna show you in the future what this looks completely. And that's the 34. I hope the music in the background isn't too repetitive. I try to find something that is legal to use. So I can use it in my stream. So I hope that Jupiter Productions and CGS Anime stand to their words. They said in the description it's okay to use in the background. So I decided to use this. Like I said, huge shout out to them to do this. It's good music. I like to listen to it. Even if while I'm was preparing the stream and everything and testing everything. Yeah, let me just take a sip. Oh, I hope this wasn't too loud. Sorry. I don't drink enough. Let's go to the next pack. This takes so much longer than I anticipated. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't read all cards, but for this stream we continue this. Because if I just go through them, I don't know. Elf Notes, Quatrain of Succession. The monster in your center main monster zone cannot be banished by your opponent's card effects. You can send one other spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard, then declare declare air level from 1 to 4. Special summon one Elf Note Seraphim token with a declared level. While that token is in the monster zone, the player who summoned it cannot special summon from the extra deck except Elf Note monsters. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Elf Note. It's okay, I guess. The artwork. I like the kind of black hole or what this is, or dark sun or whatever this is. I like that. They look in rough shape or something? I don't know. Well, next card we have S-Force Signify. A warrior. This card is normal special summoned. You can add one S-Force monster from your deck to your hand, except S-Force Signify. Then if your opponent controls a monster in this card's column, you can draw one card if your opponent activates a monster effect in the same column as a monster you control. You can make all S-Force monsters you control gain 1000 attack. You can only use each effect once per turn. Like I said, not a big fan of this whole placement on the field. I like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry. Not sorry. Next card, we have Bastion. I'm not trying to pronounce this again. Angelechi. There it is. Angelechi Bastion. A tuner and a non-tuner. What is it? 8 stars? 8 stars. Okay. Level 8. You can target one other card in this card's column. Banish it if this card is placed in the spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. You can place one Shatranga from your extra deck in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous spell. You can only use each of the preceding effects of Bastion once per turn. While this card is treated as a continuous spell, other cards on the field cannot be destroyed by opponents' card effects. It's just a huge tower? Sorry, I just came with my mic against the camera. I'm sorry. I hope this won't happen too often. By the way, I'm wearing a headset. I'm using the A50 from Logitech. I think the quality was okay. Maybe I will switch to a professional mic in the future, but right now I don't have the money for that. Next card, we have the Sacred Beast Thunderclap. We already have this card. And I forgot this. Yeah, but we have the Black Chaos in Secret Rare. Cool. I forgot to count the 4 cards. Well, we can pretend I never saw it. So, now, okay. The Black Chaos. I mean, it was a surprise, to be honest. Yeah, looks great, to be honest, and has a normal name, to be honest. Like I said, I love secret rares. I can't wait to pull a Starlight rare. Never had one in my hand before. Spellcaster cannot be normal summoned. Set must be special summoned from your hand by shuffling one spellcaster or warrior ritual monster from your hand or graveyard into the deck. You can only special summon one black chaos once per turn. This way. You can discard this card. Place one continuous trap that mentions light and darkness ritual from your deck or graveyard face up on your field. While you have a ritual spell in your graveyard, this card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn during your main phase, you can banish 2 cards your opponent controls. Seems solid. Then we have Angelici Disturbance. Why do they have so many cards with this name? Give control of one monster you control to your opponent until the end phase. Then if your opponent controls a face-up card and its adjacent monster zones and or spell trap zones, their effects are negated. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 spell trap from your deck to your hand, except Disturbance. You can only use each effect of Disturbance once per turn. Now this pack is... yeah. I basically ruined it. We already had the Superconductor Plasma Blast. So this goes to the side, and we have the Lane Restriction, which we already had 2. And we have, last but not least, Distrust Paranoia. So basically now the Black Chaos would come, but I'm an idiot. Take control of your opponent's monster in this card's column. If this set card in its owner's control has left the field by an opponent's effect and is now in the graveyard or banished, you can special summon this card as an effect monster with 4080k and death. Okay, with the following effects: unaffected by your opponent's card effects, activate in the same column. You can only activate one Distrust Paranoia per turn. Seems strong for a trap card, like a trap card monster. Well, I don't know. Like always, just let me know in the comments if you watch this. So, what are the card numbers? 78. Now we go over to the boring part again. Then we have the 63. And we have the 49. And then we have the 83, 82, I think. Sorry, I was at 28. 82, there it is. We have the 95. We have the 91. And we have the 20. And we have the 72. I searched the 72. There it is. Okay, and of course we have the number 1. In yeah, that will be the first and center card. Or will it? That is something I'm not sure about. Shall I, when I do the binders, shall the lower rarities be the first ones or the last ones? Like, should this be the first card or should be the Starlight one the first card? Haven't thought of this yet. Well, we will see. That is for another time. Probably not today. getting a lot of cards here right now. I really hope that some people might like this kind of content. I know it's not the most exciting. Yeah, I'm not the typical one that screams at every rare card or anything. I'm just a dude opening his packs for a collection. So yeah. Okay, next pack. Haven't opened much yet. Oh, whatever. I like the cozy feeling this has right now. Even though I'm alone in the stream, this doesn't stay like this, but we see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I don't forget. How about this? Melfi Playtime Surprise. I'm pretty sure we haven't had that. No, we haven't had it. Okay. Target one Melfi monster in your field or graveyard. Return it to the hand. Then you can fusion summon one beast fusion monster from your extra deck. Using monsters from your hand or field. If you control a Melfi Xyz monster, you can banish this card from a graveyard. For the rest of this turn, Melfi monsters you control that are special summoned from the extra deck are unaffected by opponents. Activate effects can only use each effect of Melfi's Playtime Surprise once per turn. And next we have S-Force World Sorting. Okay, cool artwork. Continuous trap. If an S-Force monster you control would banish a card from your hand to activate its effect, you can send one S-Force card from your deck to the graveyard instead. Except S-Force World Sorting. If another card is banished, you can target one card in your opponent's field or graveyard, banish it. Then you can move one S-Force monster you control to another of your main monster zones. You can only use each effect of S-Force World Sorting once per turn. Okay, next we have a Superconductor Plasma Blast again. And then we have Spiritual Power Recovery Potion. This card is always treated as a possessed card. Okay, I have no idea what that means, but okay. Banish any number of spellcaster monsters and or spells from your graveyard. Monsters you control gain 200 attack times the number banished. And if they do, you gain 400 life points times the number banished. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon any number of spellcaster monster with different attributes from your hand. You can only use Spiritual Power Recovery Potion effect once per turn and only once that turn. Okay. I don't know what this means. Use one effect per turn and only once that turn. Oh. Okay, that I can't use the same effect because it's two different effects. Okay. I think I get it now. Just need to think about it for a few seconds. And then we have Sorcerer of the Swamp. We already had that. So we can go to the next one. Blitzkrieg Return Stroke. I'm having a stroke reading all this. I can tell you. My god. You know, when I decided to read all these, I looked at my old cards. Yeah, should have thought of that fact that you have an entire encyclopedia on these cards today. Blitzkrieg monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of Blitzkrieg Return Stroke. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell card or effect, you can return one Blitzkrieg monster you control to the hand, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blitzkrieg monster in your field or graveyard. Return it to the hand. Okay. And we have Glitch Clutch Null Gainer, which is a cyberpunk style character, I guess. 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner. 8 stars. Okay. If this card is synchro summoned, you can add 1 level 8 or higher monster with a 0 attack from your deck. to your hand. You can target one monster with a 0 attack in your graveyard, special summon it, but negate its effect. Also, it cannot be used as a material for fusion, synchro exes, or link summon. Okay. And then we have another Belfi Godmama. And then we have Inferno of the Sacred Beast, Uriel, Lord of Searing Flames. Look at them. The second one. Again, just super rare. I don't know who decided to print them as super rare. At least give them ultra rare, you're right? But, yeah, here I am. Pyro. Cannot be normal summoned set. Must be special summoned with the effect of Sacred Beast card. You can reveal this card in your hand. Add one Sacred Beast trap from your deck to your hand. Then discard one card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Gains 1000 attack defense for each trap in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. In each for each trap in the graveyards in both. Was that with the original too? Crazy. I mean, people don't play trap cards so much, I think, except for counter traps. But still, I think that's a pretty good card, and it looks fire. You get it? Fire, because it's fire. Yeah. Nice card. Time to get the cards into the card list. So the first one is 38. Again. Then we have the 24. And then we have the 63. Yeah. Already the third time we have this. And then we have those cards. Those are the 36. We have the 68. We have the 60. We have the 74. Nee, war keine Monster-Karte, Yugi. 75. And of course, the number 5 of this set. But in ultra rare, sadly, only. In super rare, sorry. Well. I don't think I will go through every card at the end. I will quickly show them how much progress we made. I mean, we are already at 49 of 143 cards. So we have 1/3, 1/4 roughly done, something around that. Or 1/3. Could say that. 1/3. Okay. Next pack. Oh, I know this is slow. My back hurts too. So we have Shamanite. I have no idea if that's pronounced correctly. A rank 3 Xyz, 2 level 3 monsters. If this card is Xyz summoned, or if a trap you own is banished, you can target one of your banished traps, attach it to this card. You can detach any number of materials from this card, then target one dark monster in your graveyard, or banishment with a level equal to the number detached. Special Summon it. You can only use each effect of Shamanite once per turn. And we have another Angelechi problem. And another Malfi Footstep. Pretty sure I had that right. 59. 2 times already. Then we have Summer. We already had this too. We have an Elf Note Quatrain of Succession. Yes, we had this one too. And Power, Patreon Shade of the Final Hour. My god, now we have the doubles here. And Chaos Mystic Box, that is new. When your opponent... wait a second. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets another card, you control, return one of your target cards to the hand. If face down, reveal it. And if you do destroy one card on the field, then you can special summon one monster from your hand that mentions Light and Darkness Ritual with a different name than the card returned to their hand, ignoring its summoning condition. If this card in its own possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one return monster that mentions Light and Darkness Ritual from your hand or deck. Okay, obviously. Nice artwork. I like the magic. The Dark Magician of Chaos. I like him. And we have Abyss of the Sacred Beast. We already had that. And Chaos Magical Heads. The next Chaos Magic card. As a super rare again. By the way, I have no idea what the ratios are in this set. Like, I think we should have one full art in one display, but I'm not sure if that's correct. That's just what I saw so far. When your opponent activates a monster effect or normal spell trap card, choose 3 spell traps with different names from your deck and 1 monster in your main monster zone that mentions Light and Darkness Ritual. Special summon the spells traps as normal monsters in face down defense position. Set the chosen monster if it is face up. And shuffle them on the field. Then your opponent activates effects, becomes destroy one monster your opponent controls in face down defense position. Okay. Guess this is only for 1 turn. So, yeah. Not so many cards this time. That was foreseeable, that the first packs take longer than the later ones. So I hope we will finish all these packs today. I mean, I definitely will, but I hope it doesn't take too long. This is the 67. There we are. Then we have a 71. Then we have a 72. Then we have a 64. And we have a 59. And we have a 94. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. Then we have 3 new cards. 45. This one. And the 86. This one. And we have this, of course, the Chaos Magical Heads, the 46. As a super rare, of course, not a Starlight rare. I hope we at least pull 1 Starlight rare, but I guess it's 1 per display, at least. Everything else would be unfair. we just... it's a lot of cards. Already. Okay, next pack. So we have already 20 copies of the 52 unique cards. Let's see. So we have a stealth, my god, I can't speak. Stealth Angel Cradle. I'm sorry, I'm butchering this. Then we have a Grey Layer. We already had that too. We have a Garden of Tailstone. Sorry, let me put them here. Had this too. Then we have a Foolish Trap Hole. We had this. Then we have a Glitch Clutch Nullgainer. We had this. Then we have a Spylight Spectre or Ray Rage. We had this. Then we have a Phantom Knights of Umbrage Veil. We had this. We have the Phantom Knight of Doomed Solar Red. That is new, I'm pretty sure. Hello? Just quickly checking, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, we didn't have this. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon the Phantom Knights of Doomed Solar Red once per turn. This way, you can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can set the Phantom Knight spell trap from your deck. You can banish this card from a graveyard, then target up to 2 level rank 3 dark monsters you control. Increase their level rank by 1. Okay. And we have the first ultra rare. Hideout in the Sky Column. Column? A hideout in the sky. Column. Probably from Columbus or something. I don't know. A futuristic city. Seems nice. Reminds me a bit of Deponia, if someone knows the game. Like a bit of trash and everything. And with the tower in the middle and so on. Well. Monster you control that were normal special summoned from the hand gain 500 attack and defense. You can only use each of the following effects of Hideout in the Sky Column once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Mech Beast token to your opponent's field, and if you do, add 1 Blitzclick monster from your deck. So this belongs to Blitzclick. If a card is destroyed by your Blitzclick card's effect where this card is on your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. That's a pretty cool card from the visual. Also, it's an ultra rare. So, yeah, let's go through the list, I would say. This was a pretty quick one. 73. I wasn't expecting it to go like this so soon. But I think we nearly have all the commons. So, this is 25. 36. $77. And the 80. And the 26. And 98. Then we have this one. This is new. This is 19. There you go. One of those. And we have the 50, I think, yes. In an ultra rare, of course. There's a Starlight version of it, but we didn't pull it. Okay. Next pack. We opened 6. Yeah. No, 9. This is the 10th pack of 24. Holy shit. Maybe reading all the cards wasn't a good idea. But whatever. So we have a Thunder Crash Snarecrow. Already got this. Shamanite. Already got this. Angelici Disturbance. We had this. Mixosia the Confounder. We had this. Prohibited Power Patreon Purview Vailair. We had this. Sorcerer of the Swamp. We had this. Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beasts. Pretty sure 48. I think we. So yes, we had this. And Bastion. We had this. And a Martyr of the Sacred Beasts. Also a copy. Perfect. Okay, a complete. Well, that went fast. Well, great. Let's get through the list, shall we? So we have this one the second time. That's the first copy of a foil. So 91. Sorry, there we go. Then we have 48. We have the 24. We have a 55. We have a 85. And we have the 95. And we have the 86 and 84. 84 and 80. Oh. Shit. What was it? Okay. Nearly fucked up. Okay. Cool. It's a foil card, so it deserves a sleeve. And we go to the next pack. Well, that was fast, 3 minutes. Okay, this is... Were they always like this? The cards were pretty high up here. Don't know what's up with that. Let's see. Oh, hey. Another new Magna. There is still some commons left. Like you can see here, we still haven't had the Buster Shift. So I guess that's a short print. Though I give a fuck about short prints, to be honest. I think... Just let me... Okay, we have a Blitzkrieg Alternator that is missing from the commons. The Phantom Knight's Rank Up Magic Requiem. Sacred Spirit's Sword. I was. So some are still missing. But that's probably just the short prints. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we will have a lot of copies from now on. Because we basically almost had every common. So, Yomagana, the Fire Phantom. Oh, speaking of the devil, the Imposter Shift, there it is. When a monster effect that was activated on your opponent's field by targeting a card on the field resolves, If any of those targets are in different column than the opponent's monsters, they can banish one card from their graveyard. If they did not negate the activated effect, you can banish one monster from your graveyard. A special summon once imposed a token with the same level as the monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. And the Phantom Knight's rank up magic Requiem. Was that some kind of magic? Hey, we're missing still the overframe Magician of Dark Chaos, Black Chaos in Starlight Rare. Wink wink. Okay. The Phantom Knights rank up magic Requiem. Target one the Phantom Knights or Exceed Dragon monster in your graveyard or banishment. Special summon it, but negate its effect and apply the following effect. Choose one Dark Exceed monster you control and special summon from your extra deck. Then one Phantom Knight or Exceed Dragon Exceed monster that is one rank higher than the monster by using it as material. You can only activate one Phantom, per turn. Okay. I didn't fully grasp it. Okay, what do we have next? Clown Crew Final, we had this. Blitzkrieg Alternator, wait. Is that the 6? Nice. I think we didn't have this. No. Cool. Like I said, the overframe what was it? Starlight. Thank you. I'm an idiot. Monsters your opponent controls lose 308 attack and death for each Thunder monster you control. You can only use each of the following effects of Blitzkrieg Alternator once per turn. You can shuffle one other Blitzkrieg card from your hand or a face-up field into the deck. Add one Thunder monster with a different name from your deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Add one Blitzkrieg spell or Hideout in the Sky column from your deck to your hand. And Chaos Mystic Box, we already had this, and one Ignihorse Dragoness, and Asphos Signify, and Invoked Sorath. Has a bit of Cthulhu vibes. The tentacles and everything. Okay, a Pyrofusion. One Alistair monster, Fire and Wind monster. During the main phase, quick effect, you can target one level 6 or lower monster in either graveyard. Special summon it to your field in defense position, but negate its effects. If this card is in your graveyard, you can fusion summon one evoked fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing this card from your graveyard and monsters from your field or graveyard as material. You can only use each effect once per turn. Oh, it's okay. I mean, at least it's not a copy of something. I mean, that we had just a pack where everything was a copy. Now we have 4 new cards. That's pretty crazy. But first off, let's go through these. So this is a 20. This one is the 97. This one is the 45. This one is the 76. And this one is the 83. Yeah. This card will hunt me, probably. And then we have the new ones. This one is the 69. And I think with that... No, there's still commons. This one is a 57. There's still commons left. And this is the 88. For example, is missing the Serenemesia mystical beast of the forest. I guess. But I think we got every other common. Yeah, it's the last common that is missing. And of course, we got the 30. So let's get these out of the way. I think it's going good, to be honest. Making progress. Next pack. From now on it will be a bit faster. Just let me have a drink. I really hope you can't hear that so well. Okay. S-Force Origin. Wait. I can't remember this card. But seems like we had it. Okay. There it is. The monster card. We already had this. Then we have the Distrust Paranoia, Lane Restriction, Malfi Godmummy, Prohibited Power, Patreon Purview Vailea, an Invoked Babe Baron, and Power Patreon Shade of the Final Hour, and a Celtic Mystic. Again in super rare. But hey, as long as we don't have it, we don't have it. Like I said, every card counts. Doesn't matter if it's 2 cents or 2,000 euros. And it doesn't matter if the card is a common or if it's an Starlight Rare. Though obviously it will be a Starlight Rare. Really, yeah. It's getting late, guys. For me, it's 4 a.m. I'll be honest, I'm not at the peak of my mental capacity to speak English right now. After talking 2 hours endlessly. I just hope I don't do too many mistakes, but yeah, 70 in this list. I mean, I already fucked up once or twice, but nothing too major. This is the 82. And this one is the 93. And this is the 58. Oh, there it is. And then we have the number 3. I like the retrains of the old cards. Like I said, I'm an old school Yu-Gi-Oh fan. So it's really cool to see these old cards. This looks great. Sadly, only in super rare. Okay. I'm now at the point that I need to quickly open new sleeves. Sleeve 60 cards. Obviously we have 59 and then one super red doubled. Let me just take out these sleeves real quick, because I hope we will still need them today. Come on. Oh man. Come out. There you go. Oops. There we go. My god. So much waste. But in this case I get it to some degree. And that's not the worst. I know what I'm talking about. How much waste we do at work. Not a fan of it. But anyways, let's not talk about this. That's not why we are here. Let's get to the next pack. And let's finally hope for an extended art and or Starlight. So we have a lane restriction, a grey layer, a Melfi playtime surprise, a stealth Ange cradle, a blitzkrieg alternation, a blitzkrieg return stroke, a sacred beast combined assault, an Angelici Bastion, and the Phantom Knight of Malevolent Scythe. Okay, the Scythe looks cool. The guy itself, not so much, but the Scythe is cool. Nice. Oh. Well, let's read this first. 2 level 3 Dark Monster. You can detach one material from this card, special summon one, the Phantom Knight monster from your deck. If you Xyz summon an Xyz Dragon monster while this card is in your monster zone, you can add one rank up magic spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is destroyed, you can add one of your banished the Phantom Knight's cards to your hand except Xyz monsters. You can only use each effect of the Phantom Knight of Malevolent Scythe once. I totally forgot to read this. The Celtic Mystic. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can reveal your entire hand, and if you revealed a card that mentions Light and Darkness Ritual, you can draw 3 cards. Then discard 2 cards. Also for the rest of this turn, you can only special summon once from the extra deck. Contribute this card, special summon one ritual monster that mentions Light and Dark Ritual from your hand. Okay. Pretty good to summon ritual monsters. Okay. Hey, Amina said it's a super rare again, right? But it's one we didn't had. So this is a 91. This is the 66. This is the 68. This is 69. Oh my god. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, it is. Wait, I'm an idiot. That's a 69. Wait. Wait. But this was correct, right? 67, right? 68. Wait. Okay. Now I get it. It was this and this. So, this is wait, it's correct. Okay. 98. I will go through the list in private tomorrow morning or afternoon. It's already morning for me. So. And correct any mistakes I did. So this list is correct. Or we will do this together, I guess, when I sort the cards and put them into the binders. 26. And 78, I guess. It's also getting so warm. Because I had to close my window. 37. Okay, next pack. Clown Screw Final. Thunder Crash's Necro. Garden of Tailstones. Shamanite. Gamma Summon. Twilight Spectre Ray Rage. Asphalt Signify. Power Patreon Shade of the Final Hour. And Asphalt Mystify. Again, just a super rare. But a new one. 2 monsters, including an S-Force monster. While your opponent controls a monster in this card's column, they cannot target this card with card effects. No special summon by an activate monster effect. Quick effect, you can target one monster on the field, move it to another main monster zone on its controller's field. You can only use this effect once per turn. It looks great, but I'm not a huge fan of Link monsters, so... I mean, the card and everything, that looks great, but the mechanic behind it, I'm not a big fan of that. But anyways, we have it. So let's go through the list, shall we? 71. Uh, 20. 25. 70. I already hear the birds outside. I hope you can't hear that. I hope my mic doesn't pick that up. Because these bastards outside that are chirping right now, they are the reason I had to close my window. 80. And that's the reason why it's so warm inside here. And 84. And 76. Okay. And of course, the 41. Another card for the binder. Okay. At least it doesn't take so long anymore. Wait, is that okay if I open the packs outside of view? I don't know, I just thought of it while I didn't put attention to it, but I just saw it and was like, well, could be that they are not out of this pack. You didn't see it if there's something special. It could be faked or anything. True. Well, I'm sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have Summer. We have Spiritual Power Recovery Potion. We have Stealth Cradle. We have Mixosia the Confounder. We have the Phantom Knight of Doomed Soloret. We have Fawn Paradise of the Sacred Beasts. We have Chaos Mystic Box. We have Ignihorse of Dragoness. And Annihilator Retroglide. Retroglide? I'm not sure. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, except monsters that were summoned this turn, negate that activation, then you can banish face down all face-up monsters your opponent controls except monsters summoned this turn. If this set card and its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can set one trap from your deck. Oh, good negation, I would say. But, yeah. Okay, at least it's not a super rare, it's an ultra rare. Okay, that's the 97. The 45. This is the 48. This is 19. This is 85. This is 98. This is 60. Oh, no, that was meant to be a 2. And this is a 64. And of course, the 79. Why are trap cards so hard to read? There we go. One more for the sleeves, one more for the binder. And those go away. Also, by the way, the artwork looks thick. An exploding planet. Nice. Always gets me. Next pack. I'm just taking a quick sip. So we have an S-Force World Sorting, Malfi Footsteps, Distrust Paranoia, Shamanite. To be honest, this is my favorite name. Malfi Gun Mummy, Abyss of the Sacred Beasts, Angelici Bastion, and Lich Clutch Null Gainer, and Emmy Blitzklick. Okay, I guess. Let's read this card. What does it do? If this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can reveal this card, then target one card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, special summon one thunder monster from your hand. Also for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon effect monsters, except from the hand. If another card is destroyed by card effects, while this card is in the monster zone, except during the damage step, you can add one Blitzkrieg trap from your deck to your hand. And of course, only once per turn. Great. Now, it's time for the list again. This one, 91. Oops, sorry. 67, 38, 86, and 82. And 59. And the 74. And of course, the 14. Yeah, from now on it gets slowly, because from now on we only get basically one per pack. So to complete this, if I am lucky and only get the foils that I don't have, we still need 80 packs. That's crazy. That is so crazy. The ratio of cards that are only available once is crazy. But okay. Oh, this one is already damaged. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, imposter shift. Oh, there is Serenemesia, mystical beast of the forest. This is the last common we missed. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can banish face up one beast monster from your hand or face up field until the end phase. Special summon one earth beast monster from your deck or graveyard with an equal or lower level than that monster's original level. Then your opponent can special summon one monster from their hand. You can only use this effect of this card once per turn. Your opponent's monsters that can attack must attack the monster you control with the highest attack. Their choice if tied. Okay, I guess. Nice artwork, by the way. Really looks great. I like that. Then we have S-Force Origin. Oops, sorry. We have Malfoy's Joyful Surprise. We have the Phantom Knights of Umbridge Vale. Invoked Oceanus. Sacred Spirit Sword Iowas. Wait. This is new, isn't it? Oh yeah, that was the last common that was missing. Cool, both in one pack. Activate one of those effects, but you cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn except with fusion monsters. Special summon one Wizard Divine Spirit of the Law from your deck or graveyard. Take one Alistair monster from your deck and either send it to the graveyard or banish it. Look at 3 random face down cards in your opponent's extra deck, and if you do, banish one of them. You can only activate it once per turn. Nice. And then we have Prohibited Power Patreon Purview Vailea and Blitzkrieg Breakaway. Also a new card. What is it? It's a quick spell. Activate one of those effects. Place one Blitzkrieg continuous trap from your deck face up on your field. Return one Thunder monster you control to the hand. Then target one card on the field and destroy it. If a card is destroyed by your Blitzkrieg card's effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. And only once per turn. Okay. Not sure what I see on this card. I see a face. And I see a something. Well, but it looks good. The colors and everything with the super remixed is good. So 3 new cards in one pack. Cool. Okay. So I misjudged. I thought we had all comments, but we didn't. Thanks for that, Universe, for reminding me. But now we should have all of them. 4. 32. 73. $34. Oh, can we please pull one Starlight Rare? 58. And 88. And then we have the 54 and the 87. And the 54. There you go. And of course the 51. Okay, let's get those sleeved then. So from now on, if I'm correct, it should be only one new card every pack. That's hard. That's really hard. So let's see. Angelici enlisted, or is it Angelici? The Phantom's Knight, Rank Up Magic, S-Force World, Angelici Disturbance, Light and Darkness Ritual, Blitzclick Step Leader, Sorcerer of the Storm, the Phantom Knights of Doomed Soul Red, and S-Fort Nightcatcher. Okay, he looks sick. She. It's a she. She looks thick. Nice. Cybers. 2 monsters, including an S-Force monster. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 S-Force spell trap from your deck to your hand. Quick effect, you can banish this card you control and 1 S-Force card in your hand. Special summon 1 S-Force monster from your deck extra deck, except S-Force Nightcatcher. You can only use each effect of S-Force Nightcatcher once per turn. Nice. Let's get quickly through the list. 19. $24. 52. 44. 95. 74. 57. 93. And then we have this. This is the 40. So let's put this in the sleeve and put the rest away. So let's see what we got here. Mixosia the Confounder, Melfi's Joyful Surprise, S4th Origin, Imposter Shift, Fallen Paradise of the Sacred Beast, Blitzclick Alteration, Invoked Bybaron, Invoked Oceanus, and Purification Power Patron. Okay, that looks sick, this card. Is that a Phoenix just in ice? No, it's not in Phoenix, but looks like it. 2 non-link monsters. Okay, that's interesting. If this card is link summoned and you have a power patron monster in your graveyard, you can add 1 theorized card from your deck to your hand during the main phase. If you control another Dark Fairy monster, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon 1 link monster using materials you control, including this card. You can only use each effect of Purification Power Patron once per turn. Yeah. Okay. This is the 32. Oh. This is 31. 69. 48. 88. 58. 34. 85. And of course, the 39. That, of course, is for the binder. Okay. We got 5 packs left. No, let's take this. Ah, come on. We just take from here. Whatever. I don't know if they are any sorted. Oh, wait. 3, 4. Okay, Ranked Magic Requiem, Grey Layer, Garden of Tailstone, Foolish Trap Hole, Sacred Spirit Sword Advisor, Blitzcreek Return Stroke, Sacred Beast Thunderclap, Gamma Summon, and Sacred Beasts Released. Which actually, wait. Is that an actual text or is that just gibberish? I can't tell, sorry. Add 3 Sacred Beast monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, then discard 2 cards. This card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there. You can banish it. Add 1 level 10 Pyro, Thunder or Fiend monster that cannot be normal summoned set from your deck to your hand. Only use it once per turn. It looks good. This is number 70. This is the 49. This is the 68. The 54. The 77. The 80. The 26. And the 57. And then, of course, the 47. Oh, I hope we pull at least one Starlight Rare. And at least one full art. That would be nice. Best case, a full art Starlight Rare. I hope that so much. So, Angelic enlisted. Mayfree Playtime Surprise. Mystical Beast of the Forest. Trust Paranoia. Igni Horse Dragonize. Light and Darkness Ritual. Invoke Barbarian. Twilight Spectre Ray Rage. And Mortilux Heruvur. Okay. Looks thick. This guy trained, I would say. More than I did. Winged Beast. Winged Beast? Okay, Winged Beast. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard, except during the damage step, you can target one of them. Attach it to this card. You can only use this effect of once per turn. This card gains effects based on the number of materials attached to it. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects of 2 or more. 3 or more, your opponent cannot target cards in the graveyards with its effect. And 4 or more, you can detach 3 materials from this card and 1 monster on the field to the graveyard. Seems legit. Really nice artwork. Like it. Another ultra rare. Okay, let's see. This is the 25. You should think by now I know the cards. I don't. 31. It's just too many. 44. 97. 82. 87. 75. 93. And, of course, the 89. Oh, you didn't saw how I... well, whatever. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I updated it. So this one goes into a sleeve for the binder. 3 packs left. Konami, please give me at least 1 Starlight. That's all I ask for right now. Or 1 extended art. One of those 2, please. I never had either before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Malfi's Joyful Surprise. Thundercrash Snarecrow. Mixio's the Confounder. Another Mystical Beast of the Forest. Sacred Beast Combined Sold. As for Signify. Sacred Beast Thunderclap. Blitzkrieg Step Leader. And a Clown Crew Dristy. Okay, when I read this name first time, I didn't expect it to be a little girl. The fuck? Or 2 little girls? Or a girl and a puppet? I don't know. Or 2 puppets. What does it do? Beast Warrior. Yeah, sure, Konami. 2 Ritual Fusion Synchro Xyz and or Pendulum monsters. Okay. You tribute summon monster can make a second attack during each battle phase. If this card is tributed, you can activate one of these effects. Only use each of the effects once. Return all link monsters from the field and the graveyard to the extra deck. Okay. Each player with with their hand, shuffles their entire hand into the deck, then draws the same number of cards they shuffled into the deck. Oh, okay. So it's a free, not a free, but it's a redraw. I see. So this is the 52. This is the 49. 20. This is the 66. I hate trap cards. It's so hard to read for some reason. $87. And like I said previously, if you don't see how I add those, it's because I see the whole... Oh, sorry. Fuck. And it's the whole... I see the whole Excel sheet, and you only see a few rows. So, yeah. Wait, did I add this now? 85. No, I didn't. And the 84. And the 34. And of course, the 42. There it is. I have a total of 200 cards. That doesn't make sense. I can't have 200 total cards. That doesn't make any sense. I miscounted somewhere. Should be 198. Probably. Well, we will go through this in the future. The last 2 packs, guys. The last 2 packs. So we got Summer, S-Force World Sorting, Angelici Disturbance, Angelici Problem, Gamma Summon, Fawn Paradise of the Sacred Beasts, Igneous Dragoness, Sorcerer of the Swamp, and Hideout in the Sky, Column, Starlight Rare. Finally a Starlight Rare. I can't believe we actually still pulled one. I mean, I guess the ratio is 1 per display. Oh my god, look at this rarity. This looks so good. This looks so amazing. Let me see it myself. Oh, holy shit. This looks so great. It looks so great. Perfect. Oh, the rainbow matches the Dark Magician girl in the background. Perfect. Funny how this works sometimes. 24. Nice. I'm happy we pulled one. Would have been a real down. I have not. I'll be honest. Wait. I don't know where I miscounted. If I left out 8 or 9 or 8 or 7 or something. Or if I accidentally... I don't know. But we will see in the next stream, definitely, when we sort these cards, and count these cards. To be more precise, okay, and the 50 is that. But in Starlight Rare this time, so we have both versions. Looks great. I don't know what else to say about it, but this rarity looks great. I love it. It's the first time for me to seeing this in person. Oh my god. In reality, it looks so much better. And the last pack. Maybe we have some luck and maybe we pull one last extended card. Would be a fitting end, wouldn't it be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can just cross the fingers. Okay, the Phantom Knights, rank up magic, power up, imposter shift, Angelic Enlisted, Grey Layer, Sacred Spirit Sport Iwas, Gamma Summon, Abyss of the Sacred Beasts, Blitzclick Alternation, and Invocation Sword. Okay, we had this monster before as a card. We didn't have this guy though, I'm pretty sure. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control. If summoning an invoked fusion monster this way, you can also return monsters from any banishment to the graveyard as material. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Alistair monster or invocation in your graveyard, shuffle this card in the deck, and if you do, add the target to your hand. You can only use each effect of Invocation Sword once per turn. That was our last pull for today. Sad, no full art. That's really sad. But we've pulled some good cards, nonetheless. I'm not mad. I mean, this is part of the journey. If I would be mad about this, I wouldn't do this. 54. 26. I don't know where I miscounted, to be fair. 93. 88. And 57. Because it shouldn't be 217 or 218. And of course, the last one, the 53. As an ultra rare, could have been a Starlight Rare. Well, it was an ultra rare. We had one Starlight Rare. So at least we got 73 unique cards out of the 143 that are in this set. And those are the special ones. In ultra rare, we just pulled the High Down in the Sky column and Starlight Rare. Let me just zoom out a bit. So can see the actual cards here. So these are the ultra rares. This is the one starlight rare. This is just a super rare. Another ultra rare. A super rare. We've got this card. And this one. Blitzkrieg Breakaway. Emmy Blitzkrieg. Annihilator Retrolight. S-Force Mystify. The Phantom Knights of Malevolent Skies. Celtic Mystic. Invoked Sorath. Again, the Hideout in the Sky Colomb, but obviously not in Starlight Rare, but in Ultra Rare. Chaos Magical Heads and Super Rare. Inferno of the Sacred Beast, Zuriel, Lord of Searing Flames. And Black Chaos in Secret Rare. Summon of the Sacred Beasts in Ultra Rare. Meteor of the Sacred Beast actually 2 times. One is lying here, that way. And Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Light and Darkness in Secret Rare. Infinity of the Sacred Beast, Raphael, Lord of Phantasm, and Malphite's Rabbies. So, yeah. Got a lot of cool cards. I think this was great for a first stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to get some needed sleep after this stream. Let me just wait a second. Yeah, I miscounted 2 for some reason. This should be 216. I don't know where I miscounted, but I miscounted at some point. 2 times, actually. But I think if we go scroll through the list, we already have a good number of cards. Next stream will probably be Saturday, same time around. Then we will sort all the cards we got, all the unique cards, and put them in a binder, because that is part of this project too. Then we will go through the cards and see where I miscounted, where I fucked up. Yeah, and then we'll see where I fucked up. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you like, tune in on Saturday or watch the next VOD. It's gonna be the stream is gonna be at around 2 a.m. European UTC +1. Don't ask me what the other time zones are. Just figure it out yourself. Yeah, this was my first stream. Oh, again, I hope you liked it. If not, cool too. We will see how this journey goes forward in the future. I had fun. I enjoyed this. And hope I can do this more often. I still have 2 displays lying around. We will open them in the future. But like I said, next stream we just sort what we have, we put that away what we have, we correct the list, to see where I miscounted by 2. And then we, yeah, see where this goes. I hope it goes somewhere. And if not, well, at least I have an archive where I started, right? So, anyways, that's it for today. The sun comes out. It's already light outside. We have 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 a.m. Sorry. I'm done. I'm tired. So everybody, thanks for watching the VOD or the stream if you watched the stream. And we see each other next time. I just noticed I don't have an ending screen. Well, I'm just gonna end the stream then. Sorry. No big outro or anything. Bye.